Multnomah County is moving towards strengthening its sanctuary county status as federal immigration officials ramp up enforcement.
Today, county commissioners passed a resolution affirming Multnomah County as a sanctuary county and also providing new funds for migrant aid.
Investigative reporter Adrian Thomas is here with more on these developments.
Multnomah County has, along with other metro area cities and counties, declared a state of emergency recently over federal immigration enforcement. Now, this new resolution just passed directs county officials to look at how they can strengthen Multnomah County's sanctuary status. And in a separate vote, commissioners are directing $250,000 to migrant legal services and other assistance.
Yes, the resolution is adopted.
The commissioners of Oregon's largest county voting unanimously Thursday to strengthen the county's sanctuary status. The county chair saying showing this kind of solidarity is more important than ever.
I want our community and the county workforce to know that we are not going to back down and retreat from our values. We are going to continue to stand strong and support our neighbors and community, regardless of where anyone is from. I know that we can overcome the tyranny of these times.
According to a draft of the resolution, the county will affirm its status as a sanctuary county, meaning no county funds are allowed to be used in the enforcement of federal immigration law. The resolution also directs county officials to clarify how the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office should interact with federal law enforcement if an immigration issue were to arise with someone in custody by local authorities for a separate crime. The resolution also directs county officials to clarify how data on people's immigration statuses who seek services from the county is stored and disclosed to federal officials. And finally, the board also unanimously passed a one-time budget change to direct $250,000 toward legal services for those impacted by ICE activity. Some of those funds also covering other expenses.
These dollars could be used by the Ukrainian mother for rent after finding out her work visa was revoked, or the Guatemalan man whose car window was smashed and he had to pay for car repairs instead of his regular monthly bills, or a Somali family seeking legal services.
Recent ICE incidents like this one last week in Portland's St. John's neighborhood drawing outrage from local officials. Our team on the ground reporting that ICE agents dragged a man out of his car and detained him in front of his children. And the incident held up school buses dropping off students at a nearby school. Portland City Council president referring to this exact incident Thursday when testifying in front of county commissioners.
We have seen a disturbing increase of ICE activity in our communities. This activity, which is inhumane and devastating, has impacted too many of our families, our neighborhoods, our local businesses, and our schools.
Now, in late February, there will be another county board meeting where county commissioners will pass a formal ordinance which will codify their sanctuary county improvements outlined in the resolution. In studio, Adrian Thomas, Fox 12 Oregon.